Good evening, YouTubers. Yo, this is Damian Ravenwood, also known as The Joke, co-host Josh Miette. For many of you who know, Smackdown has just finished airing. You watch Sci-Fi, because right now, Lost Girls is on. Funny enough, I actually missed most of the events, but I did catch the main event. I had some personal things to attend to, but he has viewed mostly all the matches, and we're still gonna go on with the review of SmackDown. So, how did the night start off?
Okay, the first segment was with Del Rio, Tonga, and
Ricardo Rodriguez.
They were saying how they got the bro kick banned and how it could injure people. Then Alberto's special guest was Christian, and Christian came on saying that he doesn't like Del Rio and hopes Sheamus beats the crap out of him.
The Night of Champions.
And saying that he respects Sheamus, but he took a year out of his career because of the bro kick, and hopefully
it stays banned. So there you go. There's a ban on the bro kick. So Sheamus ends up having to find another way to win his matches. Okay, the second match starts with
The Miz vs. Sin Cara. Sin Cara won with the roll-up.
Okay, that wasn't the first match.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first match is Sin Cara versus Miz, and Sin Cara wins with a roll-up.
And that brings them to backstage. Miz was talking, and Cody Rhodes came in, then Ray came in, and Sin Cara came in.
So it's my guess that it's going to be a fatal four-way at Night of Champions.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome for the Intercontinental, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well there you go. Fatal four-way Intercontinental Championship. Awesome. Second match was Kane and Kofi Kingston. Now apparently this was supposed to be a hilarious happening.
Yeah. But before the match, Kane and
they got a stress ball. Yeah. So wait a minute. I have to ask. All right, Kane's a big man. Kane is he's a big dude, like a really big dude. Now, I know him and Daniel Bryan got to go through anger management, and you know, I can understand Daniel Bryan. He's kind of like, I honestly think he was a better face than he is a heel. He's kind of he's like boring as a heel.
Yeah.
But the segment for his anger management classes with Kane apparently is supposed to, you know, give him a nice live kick. Now, supposedly, from what I heard, and I kind of wanted to explain this, they each get a stress ball, and they're to squeeze it for anger issues, right? And apparently, Kane comes out and says, "My ball is bigger." I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know what's being said there, but damn.
Brian was just looking at the ball saying, "It's not bigger, is it?" And the doctor's like shrugging.
Alright, so Kane, Kofi. We had our fight predictions earlier this afternoon. I don't know if you guys watched it, but we all those two agreed that it was Kofi. I stayed undecided, leaning towards Kofi. Winner of the match was Kane. He won by a pin due to chokeslam. So that's awesome.
And then...
Oh, more happened after the match. Hold on.
And then as Kane was leaving, the doctor came out and was looking at Kane. And Kane went back into the ring and hugged Kofi, and Kofi looked like, what the fuck?
Okay, let me just say this. If anyone with Kane's like status were to come up and hug me at the end of a match after whooping the crap out of me, I'd have a what the fuck face too. I'd be like, just happened. the fuck just happened? I'd be fucking confused. It's funny though. I never expected one man to make Kane hug anyone. So
The third match was Orton versus Tenzai.
Orton versus Tubby. Awesome. Alright. So I actually wanted to see this match. I was gonna look it up later. So Orton, or I guess if I were to say it, if I watched the match, I'd say it might have been a decent match. I'm not sure. Orton beats Tenzai with an RKO for the pin.
And then Vicky came out talking to Orton.
Talking or screaming, because you know I can't really tell when I hear "excuse me," because I seriously want to like blow out my own damn ears.
She was like screaming and said, excuse me," and Orton would say, "I think this is a setup," and he turned around and Dolph tried to get in the ring and Orton wasn't ready to give him RKO, and Dolph ran out of the ring running like a little fancy bitch.
Dude, Ziggler the Tickler wussed out and failed at a sneak attack, a tactical moment, and he fails. Dude, that's pretty sad. I find that funny. All right, so Divas match. I actually find this funny. We had a prediction for this. Me and Daniel O'Brien actually thought that Beth Phoenix was gonna win. We were so mistaken. I was actually disappointed to hear that. I was like, damn. So my prediction was wrong. Shit happens. Go ahead and talk about the match. Even though I guarantee there's nothing storyline oriented in that match.
It was because Caitlin's challenging Layla for the Divas title at Night of the Champions. Layla was just watching from the back, and Caitlin won with like grabbed her head and like slammed her down for the pin.
Alright, cool. So,
but before that, there was a promo with Antonio Cesaro that he's outraged because he doesn't know his opponent would be at the Battle Royal before the Night of Champions. And Tyson Kidd came in and he threw Tyson Kidd over the rope. And Brodus Clay came in and beat the crap out of him.
Ha! Alright. Moving on to, I guess, would be the main event, which I actually was awake for. Actually, I honestly think that the main event was worth a watch. So that's why I turned to it. Now, main event, Sheamus, Dana Bryan. Of course, the one-on-one, bro kick banned, so we can't use it. So it starts with Sheamus coming in, doing what he normally does for his entrance. Nothing special there. Daniel Bryan comes in. It looks like he's going to piss himself crying because he can't yell out no to anyone. It's just funny. It's fun to watch the crowd just say yes in his face, and he looks like he's actually going to cry. It's hilarious. Now, you know, I watched the match. Fairly, I can say it was interesting because I kind of liked the fact to see how Sheamus would win this match without the bro kick. Okay? Now, wasn't there a moment with Booker T and what's your face that we completely blacklisted for this for what reason?
I didn't really care.
Oh, okay, well, whatever happened there, we didn't pay attention to it. He didn't pay attention to it, and I blacklisted it because I wasn't awake for it. So, my bad if it's like short on information. I'm actually still trying to wake up. I'm actually reading what's mostly happened on the site for the previous matches, but the Sheamus Daniel Bryan match I actually got to watch. The match is pretty decent. Honestly, Daniel Bryan was doing all right tonight. Of course, he's lost his temper, so they're yelling no like a dumbass, but shit happens. So, Sheamus wins by the Texas Clover submission, right? Making Daniel Bryan tap out. He can't do the bro kick, so he makes him submit. I find that kind of funny. Because Daniel Bryan's supposed to be a submission artist. He's supposed to be he's supposed to know how to get out of submission maneuvers like that. And me and him were talking throughout the entire thing. And it was like, you're going to say that a big white man, like with his ass like literally floating in the back of your head, is not going to make you tap out. Dude, if he would have cut a fart like right there, he would have won by knockout. But instead, he sat down on his back and said, tap. Now he tapped. So, main event was a pretty good match. Sheamus won by submission. It's a 10-minute video because I don't even know it was gonna be 10 minutes. I just thought it was gonna be shorter. Apologize for the lengthy video. I didn't have like a shortened version of this stuff, so that's our SmackDown review.
We'll be back for.
We'll be back for. We will actually be covering Night of Champions along with Miet. Miet has his own video he's gonna do. We're doing our own. So we will see you guys Night of Champions. Subscribe if you enjoy how we do things. Giving call outs to Cult of the Old Gods, Daniel Bryan. Miet apparently doesn't want to call out, yada yada yada. Okay, so, see you guys, Night of Champions.